This is Svein on the SRS channel, and today we're gonna have a look at the Storm Collectibles 112 Action Series Goro figure from the Mortal Kombat video game. This is the front. It's a nice window display on the front there with the figure and all the accessories. You see the graphics on the front carries over to the side. Here is the back of the box. You can see all the features of the figure, as well as a bio. If you want to read that, you can just put the video on pause. And yeah, you have a picture of the figure on the other side here. Mortal Kombat logo and some warnings on the bottom, as well as the logo on the top. And that's pretty much it for the box itself. So let's open the box and take a look at the contents. Inside the box you'll find this clamshell with the figure, as well as the instructions, and they'll show you how to swap out the heads, the hands and the hairpiece, as well as using the included stand. And there's also this cardboard backdrop piece that you can use with the figure if you want to. And when you lift up the clamshell, the lid of the clamshell, everything is covered, or was covered, by this plastic sheet. And here you can see how everything is put inside the box. You got one set of hands for the left side and another set of hands for the left side, and you got the same corresponding for the right side as far as the hands goes. And you get one fireball effect piece for both left and right hand. You get two different types of ponytails and two different type of head sculpt. And there's also a plastic sheet underneath the figure to protect the paint. Let me take everything out of the box and we'll take a closer look. And yeah, here are everything splayed out. The stand comes in a bag taped underneath the clamshell. I forgot to show off that during the unboxing. The figure comes with, as I said, basically two types of hands for the left and right side of the figure. You get four of these what should I call it? Gripping hands almost. They're more relaxed than gripping though, but it's like a claw-shaped hand. And you get this other type that's slightly more open, probably more designed for holding another figure. You get, as I said, two of each for both left and right. And having a look at the sculpt and paint on this, it's a really nice sculpt job. Paint is nicely done too. See, the fingernails are painted here a little bit off on this finger, I see, on the left side there. But other than that, they look pretty much okay and good to go. You also get the two fireball effects for left and right hand, and yeah, they're sculpted in some sort of semi-translucent plastic and painted dark green to light green. A little bit of heft to it too, and there is a port right there on the underside of the hand, on the effect, designed to be like this. You also get two different types of hair pieces. You got the more relaxed one on the left side and the more wavy one on the right side, both interchangeable with both head sculpts. And you also get this alternate head sculpt with teeth painted, gums, lips painted, red eyes with some sort of snake or dragon eye in there. Nicely sculpted and painted. The shading on the paintwork on these figures are amazing. The port for the head or the hairpiece, and you just plug it in like so. Before we move on to the figure itself, let's also have a look at this stand. And in this bag there is the base component, the stand, and the plate for the stand. You get this arm with nice ratchets in 4 hinges that you just put into either of these 3 holes, depending on how we're gonna pose it, I assume, to shift the weight or the balance point. I'll put it in the middle here. You also get this claw piece, so you can use this as a stand for the figure itself, but this will have to grip somewhere small enough on the figure, like let's say a leg or something, to work as a stand, but you just plug it in, and yeah, that's how that works. Or you can use one of these 2 adapters, and you just stick this piece, the thin piece, into the fist, and the other end into the stand, and presto, there you go, you have the fireball effect. It's a shame that you can't use both though at the same time, but yeah, it is what it is. And here is the figure itself. As you can see, I have him on a stand here because he can't stand up very well on a straight up pose on his own. I'm sure it's possible to make him stand on a surface without any help if balanced good, but this particular figure is very top heavy, and yeah, he just wants to topple over at any chance given, so yeah. As you can see, it's a 4-armed creature, the Prince of Shokan himself, and it's Goro, and he looks awesome, just like in the Mortal Kombat 9 game. Here's a view from the back, and yeah, that's that. Bringing him up to the camera. Let's see here. Adjust some lights. This is the stock head he comes with, if I can focus, with a closed mouth, detailed the same way, painted the same way. As you can see here, I have the relaxed hairpiece on. The upper piece here is soft rubber, as well as the underwear here is soft rubber, and the gauntlets on all four arms are soft rubber. The head, I'm gonna remove this hairpiece, is attached by a long ball neck or neck peg, long swivels and balls ends, and give you all the motion you can desire here. The upper arms have this butterfly joint on top here, bringing you some up and down, back and forth motion. The shoulder itself is on a disc hinge, and the biceps on a swivel. I have a double jointed elbow, giving you about 90 degrees bend. There's a ball hinge in the wrists, and yeah, on the lower arms there's no butterfly joint, but there is a ball joint of sorts, but they're not much back and forward play in them. But there's the same basic shoulder system. It's a hinge joint, or ball hinge, no, it's a hinge joint, with the swivel at the biceps, double jointed elbow, and the ball hinged wrists. There's also a double ball peg in the upper torso, giving you nice range of motion, getting that much forward, that much back. It wobbles from side to side, and yeah, all the range that a ball joint will give you. There's a single ball joint in the bottom abdomen, giving you all this crunch, and if I can arch him, give you about that much backwards. The underwear piece is a two-piece I just discovered, because the belt came loose there. But yeah, you have that. You got some sort of hinge joint system in the hips there, giving you quite a lot, almost a full split, or just as well the full split to the sides. Sorry. And gives you pretty good forward and back range too. And the knees are double jointed, giving you a little over, well past 90 degrees to put it that way. There is a swivel at the ankle. I will assume it's a ball joint, but due to the sculpting you don't get much rocking motion out of it, which is a shame. You don't get much back or forth out of it either. And you have the toe articulation right there. And yeah, that's the articulation of the figure. To swap out the hands, just grab a random one here. You pop off the hand, and here you can see the ball hinge, and you can also slide these rubber gauntlets off. And there's quite a play in the ball part on both sides of the hinge, so there's plenty of articulation there, and they easily pop on. I was about to say making a liar out of me, but yeah, they pop in really easily, and you just cover up the joint with the gauntlet there. And I'm making a liar. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think I got it on this time. But yeah, there's that. And he can do that iconic if I can make it there, that iconic palm in the fist, or fist in the palm pose there. If you want to, he can achieve that pose with both set of arms. And yeah, that's pretty much the articulation on the figure. And finally, here is a size comparison between the Storm Collectibles Shao Kahn and Goro figure from the same toy line, as well as the Mesco Mortal Kombat X figure on the very right there. You'd think that the Sub-Zero figure could go with the Storm Collectibles line here, but I think it's a bit too short, and I'm waiting on the release of the Storm Collectibles Baraka figure to have a comparison between the average sized fighter from the Storm Collectibles line versus the Mesco line. So stay tuned for that. It should be released sometime this year, I'm not sure, but probably. I don't have any of the other previous released ninjas from Storm Collectibles, but I would love to get Scorpion, Sub-Zero and Reptile figure without blood effects and stuff, but they go for crazy money now, so I'll better pray for a second release. But yeah, anyway, this has been the review on the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat 9 a 1/12 scale action figure from the Mortal Kombat line, the Prince of Shokan himself, Goro. And I'd like to hear your opinions on this figure, so go nuts in the comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, like the video if you liked it, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.